On a typical school day, a hallway just like this one is usually filled with students traveling to and from class and socializing with their friends. But for some students, they can feel just as this hallway is now, empty and alone, all because of the toll bullying takes on them. Bullying is a hurtful epidemic taking place in schools, a place that is meant to make students feel safe and secure. And while the signs of bullying may not always be visible on the outside, the number of students suffering on the inside are staggering.
There's 160,000 kids that miss school because of bullying. They're afraid to go to school because they're afraid of being bullied.
Morgan is your typical free-spirited young woman, and it may seem surprising, but in middle school, she was a victim of bullying.
I was called names about my weight, about my religion, about my clothing even. Kids were just really cruel.
While many people don't talk about their experiences, Morgan wants to share her story. She says that one day the name-calling from fellow classmates escalated into a more serious situation.
One day, when I was doing volleyball practice, some of my teammates came and jumped me from behind and attacked me, and so I ran home and I told my mom I was going to kill myself.
Morgan ended up in the same dark place where thousands of other kids like her find themselves every day, but she found she still had more to live for.
That night, actually, I had a knife, and something told me not to do it. So I finally just put down the knife, and I went back to bed.
Today, Morgan says the power to overcome adversity flows from the love and support of her friends and family. Her message to anyone who has ever had a run-in with a bully: don't give up, because life gets better.
There's so many children out there that are suffering the same thing as me. I just want all those children, or even adults, to know that it's going to be all right. And if anyone tells you you're worthless, you are worth the world. There's no price for you. You're priceless.
But how do you stop the painful words from being said before matters get worse? Twyla Schuler, an instructor at the Kirksville Academy of Self-Defense, says the first step is to talk to someone you can trust about what's happening. If the situation just gets brushed under the rug, there's the chance nothing will change or things will get worse.
If it's not taken care of, that bully thinks they can get by with it, and so they might have an inch and then it turns into taking a mile. So that's why it's important to just get to it as soon as you can.
Schuler says that when discussing the issue, it is smart to have concrete evidence and to keep track of all run-ins with the bully. She also says that no one should ever be embarrassed to talk about bullying because it is something many people unfortunately experience in their life.
Having reports and being very specific as much as possible, the times, the dates, what things kind of built up to what happened.
Morgan talked about her experiences and is happy that she did, so that she can offer what she says is her most important piece of advice to kids in those familiar dark places. Just be you.
Just be yourself. If you're loud, be loud. If you're quiet, be quiet. Just be whoever you want to be, because there's people out there that truly love you.
Reporting in Kirksville, Ashley Hoke, KTVO News.